Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the KB Baby channel. And I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but today we have another casual video for you all. And really I wanted to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind for a little bit now, and that's what responsibilities do you have as a YouTuber? Which seems, in my opinion, it's kind of a dumb question because I don't think as a YouTuber you have a lot of responsibilities. I feel like a lot of people over-exaggerate what you should be doing as a YouTuber, if that makes any sense. Namely, people think you should have like a tyrant's grip on your audience, and you should be able to control every single thing they do, which I think is stupid entirely. But this thought came to my mind when I was thinking of the Pyrocynical drama. Obviously, I've covered that in 2 of my videos, and I don't think they're, those videos, in my opinion, aren't anything special. Well, I'm more talking about the second one. The first one was my first really edited video that I'm kind of proud of, I'd say, in terms of editing quality. But in terms of actual content, I feel like I was kind of restating my main points, and I feel like that kind of leads into a responsibility that I believe sometimes you don't necessarily have, but it's something nice that you can do, which is signal boosting. It's something I've said in a couple of my videos, that, oh, I'm signal boosting this topic towards the end or the beginning, and what does that really mean, right? Signal boosting basically means you want a topic to be talked about a lot more, so you're going to, so obviously you talk about it in hopes that more people know about it and more people complain about it and do things about it. I suppose it's kind of similar to a form of protesting, but obviously hell of a lot different than protesting. One of the main reasons you'd want to signal boost, not reasons, but specific scenarios to signal boost would be sexual assault allegations, things like the Pyrocynical allegations, in all honesty, right? That's a situation where you really want to hammer home to people's noggins that this is a problem and things need to be addressed, right? Another reason I wanted to talk about the allegations, not the allegations, the obligations of a YouTuber, is because my second Pyro video I don't consider very good, at all. And I kind of knew that when I was making it, so the question is, well, why did I upload it in the first place? And it's not entirely because of, oh, I'm uploading daily now, I needed content. No, it's not that. It's, I felt I had, an obligation that I had covered this story once prior, when the allegations first came out, and I don't think it would make a lot of sense for me, from at least a moral perspective, to just make the first video be like, oh, here's some allegations, and then if any of those people are subscribed to me that watch and care, if that, it's not fair to them that they only get that one side of the story and they don't get the follow-up. I don't think that's fair at all, in all honesty. I think, and of course I'm a smaller channel, so it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme all that much, right? They could probably find it that information out from other sources, whether that be from people like Augie RFC, Boboax, fucking Nick DiOrio, all those really the new age commentary community, right? But I still feel like I had that obligation, right? And funnily enough, that video got 90 views, but I'm pretty sure all the people that saw it didn't really watch through it all, and I have a good reason for why that's the case, and that's because I stated the video as a question, and I answered the question within the first 10-15 seconds of the video. So yeah, obviously people don't stick around. That's a horrible way to get people invested in the video if they don't know what's going on. And if they do know what's going on, well, they've got their answer immediately. What I should have done is probably put that towards the middle of the video. Yeah. And why do I say that? Because all that is because sometimes it's also important to make sure your audience is actually hearing the message, because it doesn't matter if you put a message in a bottle if at the end of the day nobody gets it, right? So I feel like I could have structured that better. That whole video, the Pyro one, the second one anyway, is kind of a mess. Like, I didn't really know what to say, didn't really have all that much interesting points of stuff to say. But again, I felt like it's a video, gotta be made because of, you know, the fact that I made one previously. And even beyond that, recently, like, my old Pyro video has gotten actually a couple more views, I believe like 10, 12, and that's because people are coming, the drama's kind of been reignited and people are seeing that again. So I don't think it's really fair, all that fair anyway, to just do that to people. No, let me rephrase that. I don't think it's fair to people that see that to then be like, well, that was a week ago, let me check on his channel and be like, oh, there's no updates. Well, I guess he's still guilty, right? But obviously he's not, right? We know the updates that have come out since then, and we're fairly confident that Pyro is, at the very least, somewhat refrained of legal and some of the moral guilt that he faced scrutiny for previously. But again, it comes down to obligations as a YouTuber. I suppose another thing I could talk about in terms of obligations and responsibility is uploading and your upload schedule. And this is more so from me personally, obviously, because as you probably know, I've been uploading pretty much daily for like 2 weeks now. 2 or 3, maybe it's 2.5, I don't know. But I've been doing that for quite some time, and I guess this comes down to the obligation of what do you owe your audience. And the pessimistic but sadly kind of true answer is you don't really owe your audience much of anything. You're a person that's, especially in my case, you're basically working for free. Even big YouTubers, they're kind of working for free. They're relying on ads, and people could, in theory, just run ad block on all of your videos, and you're fucked. Granted, everybody could watch your videos, and you're not fucked, but still, it's a very weird occupation, YouTube is. So it does kind of feel disingenuous to say, oh, you owe your subscribers nothing, but yeah, they're the sole reason you have a career. And that's kind of the biggest thing I think a lot of YouTubers struggle with, or at the very least one of them, which is, well, what do I owe my subscribers? And frankly, what I want to, I know what the general answer is, and that is nothing, right? As I said, but in terms of what I personally feel I owe you guys, or people that could be subscribers, if you're not subscribed, you might as well, honestly. But what do I feel like you owe, I owe anyway, is that, like, to be truthful and to not lie to you guys, not to, like, be disingenuous, also to provide relevant information and have takes that aren't fucking completely stupid, in the sense that they're completely unfounded. Not necessarily that they aren't controversial, just that I have some basis for them. And I know that to some that seems like all a lot of basic shit, right? But that's just me trying to be as truthful as I can. I personally don't, like, see much point in, like, lying or misleading people. Like, some YouTubers, like, have this really stupid fucking habit of sorts of just lying to their audience. maybe not necessarily, lying's kind of taking it too far, but they build up a personality that just is so exaggerated or so different that it's basically a lie. I try and keep my content, like everything you see, like my tone from certain videos and all that, I try to be a reasonable blow up of what I am. And actually, to be fair, it's not a bad thing to exaggerate your personality and stuff, but I feel like, you know, your Jake Pauls and stuff, like, it's kind of, like, stereotypical to say that those are bad, but, you know, people like him and how they exaggerate their personalities are bad, but I do feel like you probably should be just honest at the most part, in terms of personality, integrity, your information you're giving, all that, and I feel like I'm gonna be, like, going in circles here, because all of what I'm really saying, in short, in conclusion, man, I'm really great at mispronouncing words, huh? Just being honest is super important, but just as important is being, like, having a standard, like, trying to be reliable for your audience. I guess that's how I'd put it, yeah. And if you can do those two things, honest and reliable, I think you're probably on track to be a decent YouTuber, or just a decent guy in general. But anyways, in the interest of time, I've been kind of preaching a little too much, and I don't like being pretentious, you know, all that often, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been KB Baby. Stay rad, don't be radicalized, and I am signing out. Peace.